me up, tie me down. Tie 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 me up, tie me down.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Just tie me up, tie me down.
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 Just tie me up, tie me down.
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 Just tie me up, tie me down.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Now tie me up, tie me down.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Just tie me up, tie me down.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Baby, let me feel the rope burn.
Tie me down.
You know I love to feel the rope burn.
Tie me down.
You know I gotta feel the rope burn.
Tie me down.
Tie me.
Tie me up, tie me down.
Supreme afternoon, gods and goddesses, and we are on our 24th saga of Intimate with Tom Boi. And today, I am going to be talking about how to beware of certain spirits that are here to give you lessons or show you how to move differently. And of course, y'all know I gotta tell a story about me and what I go through when I'm facing or encountering the same spirit. Now, I know sometimes we wonder why we go through certain issues with relationships or just problems in general, and we're trying to figure out where we went wrong, where did it start from, how did it begin, what red flags did we ignore to get us in the predicaments that we get in. And so sometimes we have to go back to the beginning or where it first started. Sometimes we have to go back to childhood trauma and see if these things are the reason also why we're making these decisions. You know, and a lot of times people try to block out their childhood trauma and, you know, not try to get healed from it or go through the counseling that they need to so that they can avoid certain situations as adults. And so all of these things are very important to pay attention to while you are going through the same tests or trial and tribulations and you're not conquering them. And so I want to have a conversation about demons. I know that's kind of scary for some people, but you have to know about your demons. You know, everything isn't always angelic in your angels. And the thing about it is, you know, I'll put this in perspective. You know, for those of y'all that are, you know, into the Bible or you're Christians, you know, it's a scripture that says, I bring the dark and I bring the light. I bring all things. So a lot of times people always want to say, oh, light, 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 light. But right there, the Most High is telling you also, I bring the dark. So just as much as you have angels, there's also demons there. Both parties are watching you. Both parties can fuel you on what you do. So you have to know about what demons you're dealing with, what they are doing, just as well as you know about your archangels and so forth. So don't think everything is always going to be light. And this is also can contribute to why you get in certain situations because you haven't passed the test of knowing how to avoid your demons or make correction with your demons so that you can be in that light. So I'm going to give a shout out to my dear friend, beautiful queen, Jess, the love coach. She has a panel that she does on Saturday evenings. All right. And basically it's called the Red Cup, the table talk kind of thing. And basically she gives advice, of course, on love and everything. And the things to avoid, to tell you what to do, to look for the red flags and so forth. And so when I was on her panel, I said one interesting thing. And I said, different woman, but same spirit. So now we're going to get into my story on why I said that. And this is going on to my dating life presently, you know, in the past and so forth. And so basically, I was noticing that my relationships would go a certain way. And it didn't matter. It would be a different woman, but it was like I could get the same type of energy. It didn't matter if she used to be a stripper or if she was a college student or even if she was a different background, if she was Chinese or, you know, something like that. it was like the same spirit kept on following me. And when things went bad, they went really bad. And I'm just like sitting there like, why do I keep running into the spirit? What is it that I'm not doing? How come I'm not avoiding it? Am I not seeing the red flags? Or what is it that it keeps coming to me? And so I had to look at, like, my dating experiences from when I was younger until now, to the present. And I had to realize, in the beginning, you don't pay attention to red flags. You don't. You want to be in love. It's a lot of things that your partner can be giving you that to show you that they're not healed or they're dealing with trauma. And you just want to be in love. You know what I'm saying? And so you don't know, and you have to learn. And so my advice for any of you that are younger, take advice from your parents, or, maybe it might be an older sibling, because they're going to give you that advice. With me, because I didn't have the luxury of being able to call my mother, I had to navigate and learn things as I went along. And so I feel like a lot of times, I still have these issues because I didn't have that mother figure. Now, did I have my grandmother? Yes. Did I have my sister, my older siblings? Yes. But I wouldn't associate with them about these things. I felt like I just could figure it out. You feel me? You talk to your friends, but sometimes your friends are at the same level with you. They're still trying to learn and navigate. So they don't know necessarily the best advice to give you as well. And so this is the thing. If you do have parents and they're trying to tell you, take heed to what they're saying. Don't ignore what they're saying, because a lot of times they are trying to help you avoid a certain situation. So now, like I said before, we are so focused on the light, love, abundance, peace, and prosperity. We have to understand spiritual balance. Everything is not light, love, abundance, peace, and prosperity. We have dark entities that are watching and are guiding us just as much as the light, the love, peace, abundance, and prosperity of the angels are. So the thing about it was, I had to realize what spirit was following me. And my spiritual guides kept telling me, it's a spirit that keeps following you. It's a spirit that keeps following you. It's a spirit. That spirit, or that demon that was following me, was hopping into my love interest. So when I said different woman, same spirit, that's what I kept on encountering. The thing about it was, once I learned a lesson, it changed, because it had to come at me and attack me in a different form. So I had to figure out what type of demon was following me. Then, once I got that information, now I feel like I can try to navigate a little better when it comes to love and all these things. Now, I know for some of y'all, this may be scary or whatever, but this is the reality of the spiritual realm, and we're in the physical realm. I'm not going to really mention the name of the spirit that it is, but I'm going to say it's a monitoring spirit. And the thing about it is, it monitors everything I do. Now, all I can tell you, and I'll just leave it at this, is that the spirit is the right hand man of Satan. So that means it's very high ranking. Some people call it the king of hell. That's how powerful this entity is that is following me. So imagine this. I'm trying to navigate, and I got my archangels and so forth and my ancestors, but I got the king of hell monitoring me, along with other demonic entities. And these entities are hopping in these women that I am dating. And so it's hard now, because everybody, you want to manifest things through speech, you want to say things through speech, you want to put your ideas, but because I have a monitoring entity following me, imagine how hard it would be for me to even say things. Because remember, it's a monitoring spirit following me. So I could say, I want my woman to be this. Now, she's there, but this monitoring spirit don't hop in her. I don't know that. It knew it can't approach me how the other one did, because the other one approached me like this, right? So it knows that I'm going for a different type of vibe or relationship, right? So what is it going to do? It is going to conform to that until it decides to reveal itself, right? So I can't even, how can I say things out loudly of what I want to manifest because of this type of spirit. And so in a sense, that could be scary, because think about it. We speak things into existence because we want them to happen. But if you have a demon that is monitoring you and listening just as well as the light is, that can make things extremely difficult. Different woman, same spirit. So then the question is, where was the red flag present to let me know that that was that entity? I have to start paying attention to when the spirit is acting as a monitor, so I know that's what it is. Because the things about it is, once you figured out you don't pass the test, or you figured them out, they know they have to come at you a different way. You get what I'm saying? And so the best thing I would give everybody an advice is this, and just even like, coaching myself through this, is sometimes you have to put your focus on other things, but still pay attention to the spirit. Because look, don't think the spirit just is coming in my love life. It can happen to relatives, it can happen to friends, and so forth. Because I even experienced the spirit with relatives. When I went home last year for a couple of months, my relatives had the same monitoring spirit. They probably didn't even realize that they were doing it, following me, monitoring, see what I was doing, trying to figure out what I was doing, all of that thing. They didn't even realize they had that same spirit on them, because to them it was just, they didn't know. So, but for me, it was like strange, and it was weird, and it's like, why do y'all want to know so much? And I'm chilling. You see what I'm saying? And of course, things went down, they would lash out, or they would act weird towards me. Then I'm finding myself in a situation to where I'm not getting along, or I'm being called the black sheep, and all of these things. And it's because no one sees what I am seeing. And so they're assuming that I'm getting lashed out about my spiritual practices. Oh, you're doing this, you're bringing this and this. But at the same time, I'm looking like, you're not seeing what you are doing and how this is affecting me. And so a lot of times, like they said, those spirits, those demons follow you around, just like the love, light, abundance, peace, and prosperity. And so you have to figure out, who are these spirits? What are they doing? Are they causing hell in my life? Or are they causing these things in my life? And so you have to pay attention to red flags on all levels, not just in your romantic life. So, like J. Cole said, I don't know how many of y'all J. Cole fans, we all have angels. We all have demons. Be careful. Be careful, y'all. And I'm not just saying that for y'all, I'm saying that also for myself. Be careful. Learn not only your angels, learn your demons, so that you can know what could be causing hell in your life and what could be causing light in your life. Alright? This was fun. We made it to the 24th saga. We're going to keep on continuing this. My team is playing today. They playing them Grizzly Bears, them weak Grizzly Bears. Go Green Bay, go. This is one of the biggest Midwest rivalries, the Chicago Bears versus Green Bay Packers. So I love it, you know what I'm saying? So come on, Pack, let's get this one. We usually dust these Grizzly Bears anyway, leave them in smoke, you know what I'm saying? Alright? I will see y'all next week. I want y'all to enjoy your week. I want y'all to enjoy your Sunday. Light, love, peace, abundance, prosperity, gods, and goddesses.
Wanna freak, wanna ski, wanna love me, baby. Think about all the things that you said. that you want from me, baby. I'm everything that you desire. Call me your honey, call me your baby. I'll drive you crazy, loving you lady. You're freaking the sheets as I go deep, you moaning, baby. I can step into your body, driving you crazy. Fuck you in the morning, love you at night. Eat you for lunch, got a huge appetite. I'm what your body needs for healing and adult. When you're craving for the antidote, when you're craving for the antidote, when you're craving for the antidote, you want me forever. Tell me you want me, tell me you need me, tell me you love me, yeah. Tell me you want me, tell me you need me, tell me you love me, yeah. You want me, baby, you need to my love. Now baby you need me, baby, I know you love me. Wanna ski with me, baby. I'm what your body be wanting night and daylight. You're addicted to my love, so call me an adult. When you're craving for the lips, when you're craving for the dick, when you're craving for the touch, you want me for